Hello everyone, this video is specially for those people who have no clue about cricket and just want to give a try to understand the game. In this video, I will try to explain the game of cricket so that you will be able to understand enough to watch and enjoy it. There are so many complex rules in cricket which can confuse someone watching it for the first time. But anyone can easily follow the game and start enjoying it by knowing just some simple rules. I will now explain the basic rules of a 20-over game, which should be the starting point for anyone new to cricket.
Chance of a run out. Direct hit, he's gone. They've been brilliant in the field. The captain leading the way there, Suresh Raina, took his time. And it was bullseye.
The game is played between two teams of 11 players each. Each team is allowed to bat once in the match. The captain winning the toss decides who should bat first. In our example, I have considered that Team A is batting first. The team batting first is allotted a quota of 20 overs. Each over consists of 6 balls. So in total, they can bat for 120 balls. They must try to score as many runs as possible in the allotted 120 balls. Two batsmen are out in the middle at any given time. Those two batsmen are marked with the bat image across them, and the current bowler is marked with a ball across him. You can see the scorecard now that the Team A score is 0 runs for the loss of 0 wickets at the end of 0.0 overs. You can now see that the over has changed to 0.1, which means that one ball has been completed in the over and no runs has been taken in that ball. Now 2 runs have been taken in the second ball, so the score moves to 2 runs from 0.2 overs. 1 run of the third ball takes the score to 3 runs of 0.3 overs. 4 runs of the fourth ball takes the score to 7 runs of 0.04 overs. 1 more run of the fifth ball takes the score to 8 runs of 0.5 overs. So no run of the sixth ball, and 6 balls make an over, and that brings the end of the first over. The score is 8 runs for no wickets. After the end of any over, the bowler has to switch. So player 11 bowls the second over. The number of overs completed by each bowler is indicated across him. Now I am forwarding the scorecard for your convenience. Each player in the batting team can bat till he gets out. If all the players in the batting team get out without completing the entire quota of 120 balls, the runs scored till then is taken as the final score and they cannot bat further. Any bowler in the bowling team can bowl a maximum of 4 overs, that is 24 balls. The bowling team can use as many bowlers to complete their 20-over quota. As you see, all the batsmen are out except one in the 14th over itself. So that brings the end of Team A's batting, since at least 2 batsmen must remain not out at any time. Team A have scored just 73 in their innings. In a 20-over match, 150 to 170 runs is considered as challenging total. So one can tell that Team A have batted very poorly and they need a miracle to win this match. Now I am just skipping Team B's batting and showing the final score. As expected, Team B have won the match with 8 wickets and 74 balls remaining. Now that is just a sample simulation for you. Now let me explain how runs are scored and batsmen are sent out. First, how runs are scored. Number 1. By running. Once the batsman hits the ball, he can run as many runs as he wants. Each time he crosses the end, a run is added. But if the fielding team throws the ball on stumps when the batsman is short of the crease, he is declared out. Number 2. By hitting for a 4. When a batsman hits the ball and the ball reaches the boundary rope after bouncing in the ground, the batting team is awarded 4 runs and the batsman does not have to run 4 times up. Number 3. By hitting for a 6. When a batsman hits the ball and the ball crosses the boundary line without bouncing, The batting team is awarded 6 runs, and this is the highest scoring shot in a single ball. Number 4. By extras. When a bowler bowls a ball too far from the batsman, it is declared an extra and the batting team is awarded 1 run penalty. The ball is declared illegal and is not counted in the 120 ball quota. Next, how batsmen are got out or how wickets are taken. Number 1. By bowled out. When a batsman misses a ball bowled by the bowler and the ball hits the stump, the batsman is declared as out.
Just what the Kings 11 Punjab needed. They needed a wicket in this over. And now...
Number 2. By run out. When a batsman tries to run and the fielding team hits the stump with the batsman short of the crease, the batsman is declared run out.
Well, they're celebrating the Super Kings. They believe they've got their man. Again, sharp work in the field. It's Hayden, the fielder. Quick.
Could be much closer. There you are.
Number 3. By stumped out. It is a special form of run out which is effected by the wicketkeeper.
And he's got Sangakkara. Muralidharan has got the Kings 11 captain, and he's not going to hear the end of it for a long, long time. Deceived in the air. And Sri Lankan gets a Sri Lankan. He's got him. This time he's stumped, so he comes back well with the second delivery after being struck for a boundary.
Number 3. By caught out. When a batsman tries to hit the ball in the air and is collected by fielding team without bouncing, it is called caught out.
That's in the air, finds the fielder in the deep. Here comes the wicket for Muralidharan.
By LBW. If the ball hits on the batsman's leg without hitting the bat, the fielding team appeals to the umpire. The umpire thinks that the ball would have gone on to hit the stumps. He declares the batsman out leg before wicket, or LBW.
Convince the umpire. Out. Got the pad first, and Harper has said the wicket has fallen.
Understanding this should be enough to start watching cricket. But before you start watching on your own, let me show you a small clip of the game to give you a first ever experience of enjoying cricket. The clip is taken from a Big Bash League match between Sydney Sixers and Perth Scorchers. Batting first, Sydney Sixers have scored 147 runs in their quota of 120 balls. Perth Scorchers have scored 140 runs from 19 overs and they need 8 runs of the last 6 balls. Australian fast bowling legend Brett Lee is playing the last match of his legendary career. He is ready to bowl the last 6 balls, and will he be able to defend the target? So watch it for yourself.
6 balls left in his career and he just needs to go for 6 runs.
Couple of deliveries in that last over his bowl. Those 2 Yorkers he bowled, if he bowls 6 of those, I think he can close out this game for the Sixers.
Well, it's lucky AJ Ty's not out there. She could be a maiden to wipe the whole show off, Liam.
Do you reckon they'll bowl slower balls to AJ Ty?
Lee steams into Carberry. He goes around. That is an amazing shot. It's going to go one bounce. It plugs. It's 4. Carberry takes the bit between his teeth.
He went the Yorker and didn't execute. That is an excellent shot from Carberry.
So there's the pressure, boys, even with the best. Brett Lee been around for a number of years, been around a few mango seasons, as they say, but the execution of his Yorker just way off. You could see the line that he was trying to bowl, but the length just way too full. Made it very easy for Carberry just to flip that one over. 45, who was up inside the circle, he'll go back now. I thought of another one of those shots, a mid-off will come up inside the circle.
You've got to get everything right. Like, the line was all right, but the length was a pickup length from Brett Lee. But can he get it in the block all night now around the wicket?
Carves it away on the offside. Man will do everything he can. There's a misfield. They're going to come back for a second. Carberry hurries and makes it. Dives all over the place. 2 required from 6 balls. 1 for the tie.
How quickly the game changed when Lyon got that second wicket of Turner. You looked over to the Scorchers bench and they were in trouble. But that great 6 from Coulter Nile at the last over, then the beautiful ram from Carberry, misfield, all going the Scorchers' way.
They're up and about, the boys down there in the Scorchers dugout. Will it be this ball? All the field up inside the circle.
2 to win. Carberry gets it fine. And they're just going to hold it. So it's all tied up. So somehow Brett Lee needs to deliver 3 dots.
Was this what we saw at the MCG earlier in the season?
Nathan Remington bowled that over. I think Brett will enjoy bowling to the right-hander more for his Yorker.
Haven't seen anyone hit the stumps with direct hit all night.
One thing they can do, think about here, how he's getting someone fielding on the wicket, side of the wicket, to get them back to the bowls and stumps. If he hits this, he's going to run. Needs someone at those stumps.
1 to win. He's bowled in. Brett Lee, the big chainsaw comes out. He keeps his career going. He keeps his team going. Coulter Nile can't believe it. Bing goes bang. 1 from 2.
I was worried we'd never see the chainsaw again. Thanks, Brett. Oh, that was sensational, wasn't it? Coulter Nile taking the chance because of the field set. And it wasn't the percentage play on the Bunnings Warehouse replay. It wasn't a picture-perfect Yorker, but it was enough. Zing bars flying.
Well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't far away from being about perfect. There it is. The 3 for 1, 2, 3. The lawnmower's up and running as Whiteman comes to the crease. And I think you're spot on what you said, Flem. He'd much prefer to be bowling that to a right-hander with that ball tailing back in. I think if I was the captain now, I'd be telling Lee to go around the wicket here.
I think so, because if he bowls over, if you get anywhere near the stumps, Whiteman's going to try and hit the ball down to fine leg, where there is that vacancy. You come around and sort of, if you can get it just outside off stump or on off stump, a hit through the offside, you'd be hoping that a fieldsman will stop it and run him out.
And interesting enough, that man's come in beside the wicket now, Howie, for this ball. If it goes anywhere in the ring, you can guarantee that he'll run straight towards the stumps at the bowler's end, try and effect a run out.
Pressure on Ryan Carter as if it's a dot ball and they try for a single. Can he throw the stumps down? 1 of 2 balls. Whiteman for his first ball. Everyone inside the circle. He's bowled him. Oh, you can't believe it. Brett Lee's on a hat-trick. He lets Whiteman know he's got 1 ball left in his career and he's on a hat-trick.
I tell you what, he's doing a Bollywood movie at the moment, Brett Lee. I tell you what, he's building up another Hollywood blockbuster here.
You're kidding me, Flem.
A hat-trick to win the game for the Sixers.
Boys, what are we witnessing here? Howie, you've been whinging to me all year about not getting in and around in a close game. Geez, it was right on the length that the batsman would have been after us on the Bunnings Warehouse replay. Whiteman decided to give himself a little bit of room in advance.
Look at this reaction from Brett Lee. He's on a hat-trick.
I think that's about as pumped as I've ever seen him.
Look at his teammates. They don't know what to do. Sean Abbott in the background, he's just having a giggle. They don't want to go near him. What a finish to BBL for Brett Lee. His last ball in cricket. It's been a majestic career. This is the first one. Coulter Nile moving across the crease. Binger, the doorway to departure is met. Whiteman got the length, but he missed the ball. Go big.
Yasir Arafat comes into the cauldron to face 1 delivery.
I don't like him.
He just needs a leg by or something. Otherwise, we're heading for a super over.
Super.
Wow.
This has been incredible. The way this game has gone back and forward. 1 minute the Scorchers think they're home. Nathan Lyon comes on. The Sixers all of a sudden think they're home. The 6 off his last ball of his spell. Brett Lee's first ball this over goes for 4. Second ball for 2.
Would he have any energy to bowl the super over, Binger?
Here we are. 1 to win off the last ball. Look at all those Sixers fielders in there, Howie.
He got 4 short cutters in there, Rick.
This will be one of the better hat-tricks I've seen.
Well, Brett Lee, he's gone wicket, wicket. This is unless it's a super over, the final ball of his career. Look at him focusing.
Yeah, he's visualising this Yorker.
Come on, Big.
He's
Crashing
calling
into the stumps.
for one more Yorker in his career. Brett Lee steams into Arafat. It's up there. Arafat hits and he's out. Oh, the Scorchers are home. They've gone back to back. You cannot believe what you're seeing. They stream onto the field. The run-out chance was there. It was misfielded. Brett Lee, his career is done. And the Scorchers, in incredible fashion at Canberra, go back-to-back in a Big Bash thriller.
Well, you don't like to see a mistake, do you, like that? There was a good throw back in over the stumps. I think it was Enriquez, the captain, who wasn't able to gather. And look how far out he is. He is literally not in the frame. Just take the ball, knock the bails off. And that would have been super over time, but...
Let's have a look now, though. Brett Lee following Arafat. Enriquez got the ball and the fumble. He was out by a mile. We were going to a super over there. Brett Lee couldn't have bowled any better in that last over, hitting the stumps a couple of times. Oh, jeez.
He's just rushed it, hasn't he, in the end? He just hasn't quite realised how much time he had.
Thanks everyone for watching the video.